Brooklyn at, my brother? Great job out there in the ring.
Not usually.
You're fired up.
I'm so fired up because this crowd, Chris, they come when you think that they're not going to come. They care about this product just like we do. It's reciprocal. Started.
Get it started indeed. We're starting it off with Kush versus The Cure. And on their way to the ring right now, Johnny, The Cure.
The Cure, the most dangerous faction we've ever seen at Superkick'd. And they're stronger than ever. 6 members. When I talk about this man, Stratosphere, that has the key to the city, he can get any title he wants. An opportunity to be unlocked the door to get him a championship. Jesse B and Shane Saber, what a team that we have for this event tonight.
Johnny, this is Cure version 2.0. This is a cancer that Superkick'd will never be able to get rid of. You're looking at the key to the city holder, Stratosphere. As you said, we got Jesse B, Shane Saber, a formidable threesome.
They are unbelievable. And B-Shock, this is only half of the team. That only makes up 1/2 of the Cure.
Introducing their opponent.
And of course, here's your boys, Johnny, your boys.
Well, you talk about swag, you talk about a swaggy crowd. This is a man that attracts that crowd, Chris Chambers. He attracts the swaggiest of the swaggiest, like they say, like attracts like.
The half-big kid, the leader of the Kush. I didn't really need the in there, it's Kush. Here they
Chris
come.
Chambers, San Andreas, and there's a new man with them. His name, Elias Theodorou, a man that you can see in combat sports across the world. And why wouldn't a cool guy like Theodorou be hanging out with Chris Chambers? Why not?
What did he say to us earlier, Johnny? He was the herbal hitman, if you will.
The herbal hitman teaming up with the half-baked kid, and why not throw a little asphalt, San Andreas style? And you got yourself one of the coolest, hottest, flyest teams you will ever see.
San Andreas, one of the best and brightest up-and-comers here in the world of professional wrestling. Of course, not to be outdone, his counterpart on the other side, Jesse V. 2 men to look out for in this match.
We've always said that their careers are paralleled at the perfect time. If you remember the Attitude Era, obviously Triple H and The Rock paralleled at the same time. San Andreas and Jesse V, their careers are on a trajectory that have been on a collision course, and they'll be seeing each other for a long time.
All right, Johnny, I got to interrupt you here. We've got a little bit of a stare down going out right now in the center of the ring. Stratosphere with a knife. No. Oh, I thought he was going to cut up Chris Chambers. He's just combing his hair. Oh,
I wouldn't put it past him, though.
Chambers grabbing the comb out of the hands of Stratosphere.
Well, these are all finely groomed men, especially when you talk about Theodorou, when you talk about Shane Saber with his new haircut.
This is like an ad for Gillette right now, Johnny. The best a man can get right now here at Superkick'd.
We'll see who's going to be the best man and what they can get tonight. Look at Chambers spitting at Stratosphere, continuing their spit there from last month.
Oh my goodness, the Sultans of Spit right now. Stratosphere and Chris Chambers.
These two love saliva. They show their disrespect in all sorts of ways.
Oh.
The general of the Cure against the leader of Kush.
Oh, Chambers rocking Stratosphere with the loogie left. Oh, and another triples his pleasure.
Apropos, taste of his own medicine, loogie left. Stratosphere is the southpaw here. He's getting a taste of his own medicine. And look at Kush to the support of Chambers, making sure he's clean.
Well, I hope neither of those men took a shower before this match. Wasting water. Oh, and finally we get to the fisticuffs. San Andreas rocking Shane Saber back to his corner.
What a squad, Chris. 3v3. Jesse V going after San Andreas as he tends to do.
Oh, Jesse V and Elias Theodorou. Oh, misses with the right, Jesse V. And then ducking and running for cover.
They better duck, because this is a guy that strikes for real in the real life of UFC.
Oh, Chambers going for the ride. Collecting air miles to the outside.
Chambers flying high as he tends to do 420. Doesn't need to be 420 for him to fly.
Elias preparing San Andreas for liftoff. There it is.
Suicide dive.
stereo, John.
Let's go jinx it. But Theodorou, like I said, a number 13 ranked
MMA fighter.
Middleweight opponent and fighter. This guy trained in jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai. He will kill a man. He's a killer, as we say, in the combat sport world.
The Herbal Hitman right now, though, being reduced, being moved to the outside. This is a triple threat tag team match.
Let the half-baked
Six-man tag.
Let the half-baked kid go at Stratosphere now and show him his arsenal. Straight fists.
These are two guys that need to just fight it out here, John. It's been going back and forth. As you mentioned earlier, the spit fight last month. Chambers ducking the elbows. Oh, what a corkscrew.
Not many can get off their feet as quick as Chris Chambers.
Oh, and a super kick. Rocking Stratosphere, going for the cover. 1, 2, but Stratosphere's got his leg on the rope, John.
Always so astute, always knows where he's at in the ring. He's a ring general. He's also the general of the Cure.
San Andreas tagging in right now. Elias moments ago letting everybody know that was just a 2. San Andreas now setting up 3 amigos, possibly.
Oh, he's
got
going
the
for
one.
it, Chris. You know he's going for it.
He's got the second one.
Can he hit it, though?
Can he get the triplet?
Yes.
Oh, flapjacking Stratosphere right in the middle of the ring.
Inverted flapjack to set up maybe the frog splash early. Why not? The crowd knows he wants to hit the frog splash with
Saber countering, going for the superplex. No, he gets flapjacked on top of Stratosphere.
And
San
there it is.
Andreas from the top. He leaps right into the arms of Jesse V.
Right to Jesse V.
Power slam. Jesse V. What's
No way.
Another
No
one.
way. Who is this guy? How strong has he gotten since he's debuted, Chris Morrison? Jesse V.
Jesse
the future
V.
of the Cure.
Just power bombing Chambers and San Andreas through the ring.
Well, look at Saber and Stratosphere. They realized how special that was, giving their young prodigy some love. But you gotta wonder if Theodorou on the outside, when he gets in here, are we gonna see the Cure back up? They backed up before. They ran out of the ring, fearless of his Muay Thai skills, Chris.
I don't know what to expect from Elias Theodorou, the Herbal Hitman. Yet to make his way into the ring, yet to really make contact with anybody.
We must mention again, that will get him to open the door to a championship at any moment, anytime he wants.
Forearms to the back. San Andreas still fighting back. Still some fight left in the man. Trying to go for that suplex. Jesse V counters. Treating San Andreas like a rag doll right now. Look at this deadlift suplex.
The deadlift strength.
Oh, what a suplex.
Are you kidding me,
1,
Jesse V?
2. Chambers with the save.
Chambers had to make the save there. This match would be over. Ricky V controlling things as he usually does. Look at Jesse V just throws San Andreas like he's nothing.
Flipping the birds.
And then a clear sign to boot.
Jesse V. Oh, he missed. Oh, he nailed it. He nailed Stratosphere with a spear. Shane Saber making the tag and did it the smart way, John. Waited for referee Ricky V to turn his head.
Look at Saber again, antagonizing Chambers and Theodorou. Ricky V doing his job, but behind him, if he could only see what Saber's constructing, Stratosphere as well.
Saber right into the waiting arms. Spine buster, Jesse V.
Jesse V is a fucking superstar.
1, 2. Chambers with the save.
Saber and Chambers are gonna throw bars again. We haven't seen Theodorou get active yet. This is a killer on the side. Still waiting, waiting.
You know what, John? We haven't seen Elias Theodorou in the ring just yet, but he's playing a major part right now because you don't know what to expect.
He's a wild card, Chris.
And it's definitely, I guarantee you, in the heads of Exile and the Cure and Jesse V.
We've seen them run like scalded dogs. I've never seen the Cure run back like that. As chicken shit or whatever you want to call it they might be, they haven't ran back, Chris.
San Andreas draped on the top rope. Stratosphere, Shane Saber taking a while here with this tag. Double team maneuver.
Flying
Chambers with a drop kick. Chambers whipped to the outside.
Do you blame him, Chris? He's had enough getting taunted time and time again from Sabre and Jesse V. Ricky V's had a handful to deal with tonight.
You know what, Johnny? The other thing to point out here is maybe, just maybe, Elias Theodorou, a lame duck partner.
There he is!
Oh, he finally got the tag.
He's in!
But no, referee Ricky V didn't see it.
Come on, he's the legal man, Rick!
No, Johnny didn't see it.
No, Ricky V!
No.
No!
John, a rule as old as time in wrestling. The referee doesn't see the tag.
Well,
It's not legal.
filling San Andreas in right now, who needs a tag badly. This is heinous. This is ridiculous. The fans at the Underground know it. And this is a big money match. This is big stakes, Chris.
The crowd has erupted, Johnny. You're right. This is a war between these two factions.
Anytime these two factions get at it, you know it, Morrison. You know it. It's a war, just like you said.
Jesse V from the top rope leaps. Oh, but he misses the swanton. San Andreas rolling out of the way.
He's been tuning into some Anton Alexiev matches. The big man could do it all, Chris.
San Andreas might have saved this match right here with that move, and now he needs to make the tag. Oh,
no.
Something tells me, though, if they got into the cage. We've got anarchy right now here on the outside of the ring amongst us. Chaos inside the ring. San Andreas, rock bottom.
Rock bottom.
Jesse V cracking like the San Andreas vault. But no, just a 2 count.
Yes, I was going to say, Kush need a win bad. This rivalry has been tilted in one direction. You want to compare this to the Red Sox Yankees, then do it. But when it goes in one favor for too long, we need to see Kush back again. They haven't been lucky lately.
Stratosphere in the ring. You're right, Kush has not had the luck on their side as of late. Could this be the swing that they need? Right now it's not looking like it. Jesse V with the cover. No, he's just gonna, no, here we go, cover. Chambers, come on! Oh, what an RKO out of nowhere by Chambers.
Flying DDT by Chambers, using the springboard.
Jesse V charges, misses to the outside. Chambers springboard over the top. Crashing hard to the floor. As I point out every month, there's no mats on the outside of the ring. That's a hard concrete floor.
No, it's not giving, but Chambers will sacrifice his body every time.
Sabre charging, San Andreas going for another rock bottom. But Sabre blocking now. Double rock bottom. Driving Stratosphere and Sabre through the mat. San Andreas now. Gotta make that tag. And oh!
No, Theodorou!
Oh, Elias Theodorou!
No! What's he doing?
He flashed the cure symbol, John. Oh! The Herbal Hitman's a member of the Cure.
The Herbal Hitman, he doesn't believe in herbal. Deities, herbal.
Stratosphere. Oh! Exiling San Andreas to cover 1, 2, 3.
The fearing knee gets the job done. Theodorou, what have you done, man? Why are you joining those guys?
Stratosphere and Shane Sabre. Oh, Chris Chambers. Super kicks galore.
Chambers trusted Theodorou. It was the wrong time to trust him, evidently.
Oh, Jesse
no
V
way.
strength. Driving Chris Chambers through the mat.
And look at Theodorou, the greatest cheerleader of them all. Is he with Cure now, honestly?
Johnny's got the shirt. He flashed the symbol. The Herbal Hitman. A member of the Cure all along. Lame duck partner.
This year has not been good for Kush. Chris Chambers putting his faith along Jake something, only for him to make the Cure 2.0, and now they get a combat superstar in Elias Theodorou, a middleweight contender, one that's 15-2 in the ranks of MMA. Are you kidding me?
Fantastic win by the Cure. Picking up another victory here. Another battle won in the war. And now Stratosphere. Oh, the chain wrapped around his fist. Oh, driving it through the chin of Chris Chambers. Knocking him out cold.
He learned that hit striking from Theodorou, the southpaw, as you call him, the lefty loogie in Stratosphere. And they're not done. Look at Theodorou. This team getting another member. And there's another left hand straight to Chambers. for space.
Stratosphere has the key to the city, chain wrapped around his left hand, and he's doling out southpaws to Chambers and San Andreas.
Yeah, Andreas taking that one. But do they need another man on this team, an all-star team, stacked? You get one great contender.
Stratosphere spitting on the crowd here.
Theodorou out of Mississauga, joining the likes of the Cure. What have you done, Theodorou?
Oh, the Cure is incensed. We got a fan in the crowd. Hurling, shut the fuck up. Yes, I'll put some money in the swear jar, John.
Shut the fuck up, Zane.
And now the crowd.
Wait all day.
Elias Theodorou's got time. He'll wait all day.
Chris, I apologize. So, again, when I first came here, the whole plan was to be the main event, the MANT, trademark included. Fellas are wondering. Here, I now suck in the second bout. What is this, first bout? Don't even know. Either way, I'm here. Exactly. This doesn't matter where it's the top of the card or the bottom card, I'm the main event, trademark included. And again, the remedy for being the first card was clearly the Cure to be a part of the Cure.
This guy's joined an all-star team. Why, Theodorou?
We've got, it's like the NBA here, John.
Golden State Warriors, if I've ever seen it.
Chris, anytime you want to settle for the third time, I'm down.
But he's showing his true colors. He's an asshole.
So again, great job there. Exciting to see Cure also smash it in the main event tonight. Enjoy.
What the hell, Theodorou?
Elias Theodorou, the herbal hitman, with the mic drop here on Chris Chambers. What will that man need to do? What does he need to do to finally rid Superkick of the Cure? I don't know. I don't think there's a remedy. Like I said, John, the Cure 2.0 is a cancer, and you just can't beat cancer.
It was a recipe for success, you would think. Getting a guy like Elias Theodorou as accomplished as he is on your side, but it backfired against Chambers again.
Chris Chambers, dejected, sitting in the corner, slumped down as the Cure celebrates another victory here at Superkick.
He gets me fired up because I know I'm going to see Pele kicks galore, 360 spinning wheel kicks galore, and you don't even need to see it like it's a football match. We're in a wrestling match, and you'll put somebody's head across the friggin' ring. That's what I love seeing. Bruno!
The pride of Italia, Alessandro Bruno, making his way to the ring. What kit is he wearing, John? What kit is this?
He's got the Forza Italia kit on right now.
Is this a 2018?
Let's give that a 2012. 2006 actually, when they won the World Cup, the Coppa del Mondo for the Italianos. Without Bruno, I'm telling you, he's going to shock the world tonight. We don't know what he has in store, but every time you see this man, you see something special. Guaranteed.
You know what I like about Alessandro Del Bruno? Every time I see him, somebody gets kicked in the balls. Somebody gets their balls kicked.
You got to look in all sorts of areas, protect the golden jewels.
A newcomer here to Superkick making his debut, Tommy Vendetta. Straight out of Flint, Michigan, baby.
Out of Flint, Michigan. He knows a lot of the guys that you might see on this roster from Michigan, but he's going to make a name for himself as a striker. It's striker versus striker. Educated feet versus educated feet. And Del Bruno versus Vendetta.
Del Bruno versus Vendetta. Referee Jimmy V separating both men. Waiting for the bell to ring. There it is. The bell is rung. Del Bruno versus Vendetta locking up in the center of the ring. A classic lockup. Vendetta now wrenching on the arm. Del Bruno All the way from Torino, Italy, John.
From Torino, formerly a player of Juventus, he's very excited that Cristiano Ronaldo is making his debut for the black and white. And the man in red, black and white today, Vendetta, looking very strong, but
oh, what a nip up.
Not so fast, says Del Bruno.
Del Bruno now dropping low, going up over top. No, caught by Vendetta.
And I like what I see from Vendetta early, not scared at the underground.
Oh, what a drop kick. Textbook by Del Bruno.
Can be intimidating, especially when you're going against a former King of the Six champion like Del Bruno is.
Oh, the top making that chest sing, Johnny.
Ha! Night long!
Del Bruno whipping Vendetta into the corner. He moves, he avoids it. Del Bruno over the top and then takes a spinning elbow.
Vendetta hit his mark, and it's not easy to do against Del Bruno. He's so elusive. It's hard to catch him, just like Floyd Mayweather.
Vendetta setting up for some air miles. No, he gets rocked right in the gut by Del Bruno.
Just like that. One time you see him, one time you don't. One time you might have his neck in your sternum or his feet.
Johnny, the action here at Superkick'd, fast and furious. It's got me stuttering here. Del Bruno now setting up.
Ex-system. Spot! Right there.
In the corner with some knees. Sweeping the legs. Del Bruno making it look easy, like child's play here, John.
And step 1, 2, 3, easy steps.
Oh, a drop kick in the corner.
It's clockwork for Del Bruno. He can do it blindfolded.
Del Bruno going for the cover, hooks the leg. He's got a 2, almost a 3.
But you can't take Vendetta lightly just because he's a rookie here at Superkick'd. And as illustrious as the career has been for Del Bruno, you do not want to take anybody lightly.
Vendetta has got some vicious knees, and once he unleashes it, it could spell the end of Del Bruno.
And here he is getting it from the best kicker, I would say, on the Superkick'd roster, maybe in the world.
Del Bruno, setting up for that free kick. Denied though by Vendetta. Vendetta ducks the clothesline. Oh, what agility.
Oh my God.
And Inseguri. Vendetta hooks the leg. 2 count.
Del Bruno is a man that garnered millions in Serie A, in the Italian Professional Soccer League, but now he's here at Superkick'd, beating up people on a monthly basis.
Oh, what a chop. Echoing throughout here at the Longboat Hall. Oh, blowing kisses to the girls in the crowd. Maybe the boys, who knows.
He's quick to give it, he's quick to take it as well. That's how it's going to be. Teeter-totter battle between these two.
Going for 10 rights in the corner. Oh, the crowd all the way to 9. Oh, the crowd here can count to 10.
And Vendetta wasn't sure if they could. He had tag him on, but they are quickly gravitating towards Vendetta's in-ring style, what he can offer. Here's Del Bruno, this is what he offers.
Here we go, John. This is why I like Del Bruno. Every time I see Del Bruno, everybody gets kicked in the balls. Oh, what a forearm.
Well, he's used to it.
Rocking the jaw of Del Bruno.
It's not enough. Vendetta pleading with Jimmy V there for the 3. With Del Bruno, we know how resilient he is, Morrison. It's not that easy to beat the man.
His resilience led him all the way to the King of the Six title, John.
And then we saw a title for title match with Jake, something that had our eyes looking like it was the most glorious thing we'd ever seen.
Del Bruno, not your average Italian soccer player, John. You won't find him on the map for no unknown reason.
No, he's not going to get hit in the ear and then proclaim that his leg is hurting. That's for sure. And he doesn't complain. He never has. No. And he never will.
Doesn't spend a lot of time on the pitch is Del Bruno.
This is a man that went up against Jake something, 200-pound difference. No Vendetta.
Tommy Vendetta now. Oh, Del Bruno counters, ducks a clothesline. Del Bruno. Oh, Pele kick. Cover that man, Del Bruno.
Paying homage to the greatest Brazilian soccer player of all time. Pele only needs one name. And the crowd, they appreciate the flying kicks from Del Bruno. This man can contort his body in all sorts of ways. And he's not done. He's not done.
Listen to that crowd. Watch and listen to those kicks connect. Oh, he missed with that one though. Tommy Vendetta, nope. Del Bruno counters, rolling through, right into the waiting arms of Vendetta.
Vendetta's holding his own.
DDT.
Just as I said, I was neck planted.
Planting Vendetta. kicking out, John.
Well, Bruno got a little bit cocky with that cover there, pointing to a section of the underground that loves him, and there probably isn't a section here that doesn't love him.
Johnny, I thought he had Vendetta with that DDT, planting him right on the top of his head.
Jimmy V, the crowd getting on him, they thought that was 3. Del Bruno, wise to stay on Vendetta right now.
Del Bruno signaling for the end of the match here.
And he's usually right, but we don't know Vendetta. We don't know how resilient he is, to be honest.
Showing it right now, countering with elbows. Oh, and a headbutt, rocking Del Bruno like Zinedine Zidane did many years ago. And what a clothesline, knocking Del Bruno head over heels. Cover. Oh, Del Bruno just kicking out.
Del Bruno not falling like Materazzi on that one. You hit the nail on the head, Morrison. This has been a vicious battle. Vendetta still looking at Jimmy V, but he can't. He's got to stay on Del Bruno, one of the most resilient guys on the Superkick'd roster.
Vendetta scooping up Del Bruno, planting him in the center of the ring. Going for that cover, no. Only going to get a 1 like that there, Vendetta.
Well, Vendetta, the Michigan Wolverine.
Oh, now taking the elevator all the way to the top. Vendetta leaps, misses. Del Bruno rolling out.
So agile is Vendetta.
We've seen this from Del Bruno before.
He looks for the twisting kill breaker. Not enough. The twisting kill breaker, not enough to land the 3 on Del Bruno.
Johnny, what is Vendetta gonna have to do here to put away Del Bruno?
I think Vendetta's realizing how great the talent is here at Superkick'd, especially a guy like Del Bruno that's held hardware for a very long time, nearly 6 months with the King of the Six title.
Oh, Del Bruno slipping out the bottom. Oh, what a kick from the penalty spot.
12 yards out. That was from 2 yards.
Setting up for it. Leaps. There it is. Del Bruno driving Vendetta to the mat.
How exciting is this, man, to watch? The number 7 jersey comes up, man.
There it is.
Dang it, Taguri.
Cover. 1, 2, 3. What a win. What a win from A.D. Breed.
Del Bruno is used to racking up wins in City Hall. He's used to racking up wins in Superkick'd. Keep him rolling, Del Bruno.
Del Bruno sporting the fair play. Captain's armband here, picking up the win, celebrating as he deserves. Big win over newcomer Tommy Vendetta.
El Capitano with another W here at the great Longboat Hall. Del Bruno. Man, that was a contest with Vendetta, but he looked good. Stiff competition. Vendetta showed us something here tonight. He showed us he can be a player, but the greatest player of them all. Well, he's got it. He's got it, Chris. He's got it, Chris. This is going to make a fight. You have the wrestling machine coming out right now. Tyson Dukes. Now residing in London, but the Brunswick wrestling machine. Making his hay out of New Brunswick, now London. People that wear mouth guards,
Nope.
Don't shake their hands.
Nope.
Don't go to dinner with them.
Nope.
Don't trust them.
Nope.
Isn't that what you said? I thought that's what you said.
No, I say you don't fuck with somebody wearing a mouth guard. This guy walking around downtown Toronto, rocking a blue mouth guard. He's ready for competition at any time.
Well, Orion is not taking that advice tonight.
Aaron Orion,
Vehicle City villain.
former Army Ranger, legit tough guy. Aaron Orion.
He's shown it. He's on fire as well. It's King of the Six champion. You're damn right he's on fire. I get fired up just hearing the riff to the Vehicle City villain theme. And look at him, he's intense. He tears a hole through his opponents. Like you already mentioned, his army range background. He tears a hole through the guys he fights, Chris.
Ricky V holding the King of the Six title up for all to see. We've got Tyson Dukes, the wrestling machine, the Terminator, challenging former Army Ranger, the Vehicle City villain, Orion, and the bell is rung here at Superkick'd.
Styles make fights, I'll say it again. And you have a mat-based wrestler, a wrestling machine, very technical wrestler, and Tyson Dukes against the power and the brute strength of Orion, 280 pounds, bred out of Michigan.
Locking up in the center of the ring. Locking up again. This is, you know what, John? This is as even as they come here. I don't know who I favor more in this match, John.
It's even in all sorts of ways. Of course, we mentioned the styles that are different, but their personalities and their tenacity is so similar between these two.
They're both brick shithouses, John.
They come from cities where you don't back down. London, Tuckerfoot, Michigan, steelworking towns.
Dukes over the top. Oh, and he runs right into a forearm. Orion, just 1 month ago, winning the King of the Six title, outlasting 8 other competitors.
Could have been an early one there from Orion, but just testing out Duke, seeing where his tenacity is at right now. And you know these two are non-stop, Morrison.
You got it. Tyson Dukes, I refer to him as the wrestling Terminator, sent back through time, much like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You're damn right.
You will not stop until Linda Hamilton and Edward Furlong have bit the dust.
If we can get a look through the eyes of Dukes, I'm telling you, he's got that bullseye, same thing that Terminator's got. And there's no way of us knowing that, obviously, but I'm telling you, just a look at his eyes shows it.
Both men trading chops right now. Crowd loving it. You can hear the woos, the drip, the Ric Flair drip here at the Longboat Hall. And Tyson Dukes has had enough, lifting the knee to the gut of Orion and sending him into the corner. Runs right into a big size 12. Orion now from the middle rope.
Big
What a
man!
Hurricane Rana!
Hitting the Rana! We know that he's got all sorts of moves in his arsenal.
What a clothesline. Going for
That's
the
gotta
cover.
be it.
Just a 2 count.
Orion showing us that he can fly, showing that we already know. Just look at the man. Brute strength out of his yin-yang. Muscles that you may not have ever even seen before popping out of Orion.
Orion charges like a bull. Dukes counters. Trying to,
And that's the strength I'm talking about. Orion very forcefully shoving Dukes' head into the corner.
Orion now with some rights. Rockin' Dukes.
Orion's got to be careful that this match doesn't get to a mat-based style. It doesn't get to the ground. Because right now, standing, this is where he can show his strength. And I think he's about to do it more.
Don't tell me, John. Orion, is he going to suplex?
To the unforgiving concrete? No.
Dukes counters. Orion, though, he counters. Dukes counters again. Back and forth we go.
And we expected that, Morrison. Evenly matched, of course, different styles and sizes, but so even in their pugnacity, everything they have to offer.
John, there is a hush over this crowd here at the Longboat Hall. You can cut the tension with a knife here in this King of the Six championship match.
You're absolutely right. You can feel it. The crowd just waiting in anticipation at the next power move that's coming from each of these men.
Dukes hitting the ropes. Oh, and a drop kick right to the back of the head. Going for the cover. Is this it? A new champion? Orion kicking out. We've seen Dukes in the ring with the Mark Wheelers, with the Solo Alis, Brent Banks, Tarik. Is this Dukes' time, John?
Well, I think it is. To be honest, he's looked good in all those matches as well. You know, he's been up against the best at Superkick'd, young and old. We know his experience. If he gets through Orion, you're damn right he's going to have the title. Why not?
What a DDT there by Tyson Dukes.
And if Dukes gets the title, hard pressed to see somebody take it off of him. But you got to take it off Orion first.
That's true. Another DDT driving the skull of Aaron Orion into the mat.
That did a number on Orion. You never know which blow will give you the concussion. You talk to these guys. Oh, again, he's ruthless. It's
Going for
Dukes.
the cover. Is this it? 1, 2, new champion? No.
But as I was saying,
Just a 2 count.
you don't know which blow ultimately gives you that concussion. You talk to these guys when they're not working, when they're not wrestling. Damn, they get that pain. And it's not a pretty place to be.
Well, referee Ricky V is the best in the biz right now, our #1 man. I have full confidence that if Aaron Orion is suffering from any sort of head injury, Ricky V will stop this match.
And he's done it before under his own discretion. Look at the strength from Orion.
Oh, Duke sleeps. He's got that front face lock here.
Yeah,
he's choking out Aaron Orion here.
From
A
my
guillotine.
vantage point, to see that headlock, you're right, he's got it. A side headlock into a gi.
Cinched in, John. Could we see Aaron Orion tap? Could we see the lights go out here for Aaron Orion, canceling out his reign as King of the 6 champion?
He's still got the brute strength. He's got to think about that right now. It's hard to think when you get the blood rushing to your head like that if you've never been in that position.
Oh, countering into a suplex.
Perfect timing from Orion. Any longer, he may have been out.
You can see the vein in his forehead popping through the skin. Very close.
And that's what strength can do for you. Get you out of a very tight situation again. Former Army Ranger, U.S. military training. He's got the close quarter battles under control.
Deadlifting Tyson Dukes out of a guillotine. And now both men rocking each other right in the center of the ring, slugging it out. Stiff rights.
And Morrison, I said it about both of these individuals. They get stronger as matches go on. They get a second win.
You gotta love the timing of the air horn here, John. Gotta love it.
The fans at the Underground, they are the best fans in the biz, in the industry.
The most enthusiastic fans you'll ever find. We love them. Oh, drop toe hold. And now Tyson Dukes into a front face lock. Just trying to wear out Aaron Orion.
And that's easier said than done. Of course, I said if this match gets on the ground, it favors Dukes. On your feet, with the power, it goes to Orion.
Aaron Orion driving Dukes into the corner, but now Dukes countering, and he's lifted Aaron Orion up. Precarious position now. Aaron Orion is.
But we've seen Orion.
Oh, twisting suplex. Nails Dukes with it.
This is a 280-pound man that is fleet of foot. You do not see it every day. Appreciate what you're seeing. Aaron Orion's not done.
Will we see Aaron Orion set up for Steel Reign and retain his championship? It could just be a matter of time. Aaron Orion over the top.
There's the fleetness,
showing that agility.
But you're right, Steel Reign at any moment, and this thing's done.
Aaron Orion cradling Tyson Dukes into a backbreaker.
I mean, that could get the job done as well.
Hooking the leg in the cover. 2, 3. 3, a new champion.
No.
Or to retain the title.
And Ricky V flashing up to 2. Confident as always. He's got a magnetic eye, a magnifying glass there to make sure he can see what the hell's going on, to make sure it's a full 3.
John, that was so
2 3/4.
close. I didn't even know who the champion was anymore.
Could have been Dukes.
Aaron Orion now setting up Tyson Dukes maybe for another twisting suplex.
And this could be Dukes' last chance at a title opportunity. We mentioned his battles with Stratosphere, with
Wheeler,
with Solo. Solo gave it to him. That was a young guy giving it to him. So you don't know how often these opportunities are gonna come. Dukes has to make the most of it.
Tyson Dukes now. Will we see a superplex? Aaron Orion. These two bulls. What a superplex! And still, no. Aaron Orion counters. I thought we were going to see Tyson Dukes suplex Aaron Orion after delivering a superplex.
As technical as they come is Mr. Dukes, the wrestling machine, but Orion so quick to counter, planting Dukes right in the center of the ring, and Ricky V.
And Aaron Orion just couldn't hold him at this point.
That would have been very vulnerable for Orion. Like I said, Dukes on the mat, that's his game.
Dukes now with Orion.
That's not his game, especially with a 280-pound man on his back, but prove me wrong, Dukes. And
Dukes
that's got hurt.
We've seen these guys, John. The power and the strength, we're seeing it possibly start to seep away. Aaron Orion looks like he might be out here, John. He's right in front of us.
And those fists aren't helping. That's for sure.
Oh, wait.
No way.
Aaron Orion.
Maybe he's still got something left.
Orion's got Dukes. Possibly super steel ring, perhaps. Aaron Orion, super steel ring. Saving the best for last.
We're not getting back from that.
Cover that man. Aaron Orion to retain the King of the Six Championship. 1, 2, 3. No way. Tyson Dukes kicks out.
Is he the Terminator, Chris?
Tyson Dukes.
Yeah.
Might be. Yes.
I think he is. That was an unbelievable move from Orion. 280 pounds flying.
Tyson Dukes, John, is the Terminator.
He's a
Win or
Terminator.
lose, he is the Terminator.
Steel rain from the top rope. Are you kidding me?
Endoskeleton underneath human tissue. That's Tyson Dukes, sent back through time. Aaron Orion now, hook in the arms.
Pump handle.
Oh, no, Tyson Dukes counters now. Ripping Aaron Orion down to the mat.
How is he doing this right now?
Cradle. 1, 2, 3.
No way. We have a new champion.
New champion.
We have a new champ.
Unreal. Ricky V.
Out of nowhere, Morrison.
John, we have a new King of the Six champion.
One of the most unlikely victories you'll see, especially after getting his head smashed on steel rain. Are you kidding me? What a comeback! What a comeback!
John, absolutely unbelievable. Tyson Dukes defeating Aaron Orion to win the King of the Six championship.
And you see the respect from Orion clapping for Dukes, saying you got me on one. I gave you the best I had. Steel ran from the top rope. Somehow Dukes was still alive. I do not know how, but I do know we have a new King of the Six champion. Great effort from Orion. Unbelievable stuff from Dukes.
Aaron Orion, the Vehicle City villain, I think deserves a rematch, John, but as it stands right now, Tyson Dukes, the new King of the Six champion.
Bring that title back to London. Bring it to New Brunswick. Have some seafood. Oh no! The Stratosphere, Morrison!
Stratosphere!
The key to the city holder!
Is Stratosphere unlocking his title shot? Opening the door to the title. Duke Stux. And now, Boston Crab by Tyson Dukes.
Boston Crab! Brunswick Crab!
John, I don't think we have an official match right now.
The Cure!
Oh, the Cure.
Of course, Jesse V and Saber. There for their man again.
Ricky V is still on the stage here, John, to my right.
But Ricky V is pleading from out there. There's not much he can do when the most vile, the most heinous faction.
Yeah, Stratosphere wants him back in the ring. He's unlocking the door, John.
He's unlocking the door to the King of the Six title.
His key to the city.
Are you kidding me?
Taking the key to the city and unlocking the door to a title match right here. What a knee. Cover.
The fearing knee.
1, 2, 3. That's it.
Stratos hits the fearing knee. We have a new King of the Six champion. I'm disgusted.
Couldn't have happened to a sleazier man. Johnny, we have said it before. The brain chasing away the Cure, but Johnny, Code Orange, is playing in the background. Stratosphere, officially our new King of the Six champion.
Morrison, I'm so shocked. I was shocked to see Stratos on his own, but I should have known. The best game planner, as you say, these guys were going to be far behind. And now he's got title. He's got the title to boot and protection to boot.
I couldn't be happier, John.
The Cure, symbol flash from your own Chris Morrison. We have a new King of the Six champion. This place is going to shit with guys like Stratosphere holding titles. I hope you're proud of yourself, Stratos.
Right here, baby, right here. Johnny, what a turn of events here at Superkick'd. We've got Tyson, Dukes, and Aaron Orion in the ring.
Duke's literally beside himself, looked like he's seen a ghost.
We've seen a new King of the Six champion crowned twice over here at Superkick'd.
But are we gonna have some more men team up to go against the Cure? What are we gonna see here between Dukes and Orion?
A handshake in the center of the ring. John, I think we got some unfinished business between Tyson Dukes, Aaron Orion, and Stratosphere.
I also think we now have the right recipe to take down the Cure finally. These two men can get the job done. They're gonna need some help along the way, don't get me wrong, but this is a start of something. Somebody's getting smashed with a bottle tonight, or somebody's taking some shots tonight as well.
It's Friday night, it's a good night for shots.
Oh, that G-Eazy track, it only means one person. This man has turned into a star overnight. There's the beautiful Violet Waters. But the superstar I'm talking about, Anton Alexiev, the former King of the Six champion.
Anton Alexiev climbing up the ranks here at Superkick'd. He's got the sexy Violet Waters by his side, and she has the vodka bottle in hand.
And she is a game planner for Alexia. She's been for Mark Wheeler. We saw what she did earlier for Young Love. Anton Alexiev, don't get it twisted with this man's style, his pizzazz, his ego. He will kill a man in that ring. He will sacrifice every inch of his body to get the win.
Johnny, you have got right here, like you said, you have got game changers here at Superkick'd. These two together, like peanut butter and jelly.
Alexiev has been on a crazy roller coaster ride. A humble man that did it all on his own. A young kid, actually, a teenager, I shouldn't even say man. And he's grown into this prestigious superstar in front of our eyes. It's been fun to see the ride of Alexia's growth here at Superkick'd.
His ascension
His
up
ascension,
the ranks here.
A little swig.
Oh, here comes Natalie.
The beautiful bombshell Bram Rollin. Palmer Cruz. A different look tonight. This man on his own, since he disbanded from Xavier Walker, has looked more than impressive. It would be an understatement to say that superstardom is in his future because it's already here. Morrison.
Palmer Cruz accompanied here by Natalie. Another impressive specimen here at Superkick'd. Well, like you said, John, Palmer Cruz rocking a new look. He's got the, Michael Jackson used to wear a sparkling glove on his hand, but Palmer Cruz has got the sparkling boots.
And it's a good look. These two off the wall together. Some of the greatest teams you'll see in terms of looking different. Something that you just don't see every day. Bombshell Bromwell, are you kidding me? Look at her. I mean, enough said right there. And Cruz, this guy is a star on his own. This team, they are off the wall.
Palmer Cruz is a thriller. but not to be outdone is his former partner.
The 6'7" man, Xavier Walker. Of course, jealousy has driven a wedge between these two. Walker was off the roster for 6 months. Cruz allowed him back in, only for Walker to turn his back on Cruz.
Johnny, was it jealousy or was Natalie the wedge driver?
I call that jealousy. When you let a girl break up a brotherhood, that is called jealousy.
Natalie drove a wedge in between my boys, Super Future. They were my guys, my tag team. They were going to ascend the ranks of tag team wrestling and take over it all.
And as great as they were, I blame her, fine. Blame her, maybe. But we know there's one guy in the ring also, an Anton Alexiev, who's had an ascension of sorts through ladies. A new girl every month, Instagram followers, blowing up like you wouldn't believe.
Xavier Walker doing pretty well for himself with those gold chains, John. That's a new addition to his attire.
Again, like Trinidad James is Walker. And the man that used to lead Dark Boys, but back with Kush, young Myles. He'll hit you with the knees to the 6. He likes that smoke in the air. That gets him in the right vibe, the right mood for a contest. Call it a pregame meal. But as I was saying with Alexiev,
oh, young Myles, a little disrespect here, hitting the ropes right over Palmer Cruz.
There's so much ego in this ring.
Here we go, Xavier Walker, Palmer Cruz. This is going to get...
And Walker knows how to get under the skin of Cruz.
Johnny, this match is going to get out of hand early. Fatal 4-way. We got Anton Alexiev, Palmer Cruz, Xavier Walker, young Myles. The bell is rung.
And of course we can't forget about the beautiful women on the outside. Violet, who game plans with the best, and Bombshell Bromwell, Natalie, always able to get into the thick of things as well.
John, this match will determine a #1 contender for the Superkick'd Championship. Anton, oh, finger guns.
And you see the confidence in Alexiev.
Oh, Xavier Walker, choke slam with authority.
That'll humble you quick.
You're right, John, humbling Anton. And now, the former threesome, Dope Boys, left to slug it out.
And of course they know each other well. Young Myles led that crew. Super Future made up of Walker and Cruz, but I think Myles is going to collect some miles.
Young Myles attempting to collect some air miles. Instead, Xavier Walker manhandling him.
Man, this look, and look at that right there. A little man in the mirror. But he turned into the man in the ground. Alexiev so quick.
Anton, oh, using Palmer Cruz as a springboard.
And that's how quick.
To the outside.
Excuse me, sorry, Morrison. That's how quick he is Alexiev. And astute to use Cruz, who's just down for a second.
Unfortunately, John, Anton leapt right into the waiting arms of Xavier Walker. But Palmer Cruz fared a little bit better this time. All 4 men crashing to the hard concrete floor.
I should say Palm Beach's own Palmer Cruz looking so good, it must be the shoes.
Anton Alexiev left stirring here, climbing to the top rope. Anton, Anton, all the way from the top to the floor.
You talk about the egos, it's all played out with impact. These guys are throwing everything that they have into this match right now.
The crowd showing their appreciation. As I've pointed out before, there are no mats here at Superkick'd. That is a hard concrete floor.
And Chris, one of these men could be the Superkick'd champion. They know how important it is. That's why it's coming at you so fast.
Oh, young Myles countering Anton Alexiev. And now a right hand shoving Anton into the corner.
Of course, they would get an opportunity at the Superkick'd championship. One of these men in this fatal 5-way. So much ego, so much personality, Morrison.
Oh, Anton, over the top.
So much ability.
Countering. Oh, the air Russia.
man. I look at that wingspan. He's happy to show it to the fans at the underground.
Xavier Walker. But he has it out for Anton in this match.
Kush, show me something. Let's go flying high, baby.
From the top.
Yeah, baby. No.
Walker with the cover though. And just a 2 count.
The best thing it's a blessing in disguise that Walker turned his back on Cruz, because then we wouldn't see this guy as a solo star that he is.
Walker cracking his hand on the skull of Palmer Cruz moments ago, and now Cruz hitting the rope. What a kick to the side of the head, taking the big man down to a knee.
Look, this man will be on billboards with Bramwell.
Rough Rider from Palmer Cruz.
From Michigan to Florida to the T-Dot. Sign me up. It's a money-making machine right there.
Palmer Cruz with Xavier Walker. Walker, another right hand, another stiff one, whipping Palmer Cruz to the outside amongst the crowd here at the Longboat Hall.
They always come stiff from Walker. Bramwell keeping her eye on Cruz, making sure nothing fortuitous happens, not in their favor.
Anton stirring, delivering a shoulder to the midsection, over the top, quick like a cat, a black cat if you will. Anton ducking the clotheslines. Oh, he doesn't duck the sidewalk slam.
Walker's throwed it out. He's letting it loose.
Here comes young Myles.
No, that's his nonchalant cover right there, and that won't do it. Straight disrespect. Though he's looking like a brick house right now, he can't be stopped. Pointing the fingers to the dome is Walker, and he's not done with Alexiev.
Xavier Walker now delivering a right to the side of the head of Anton Alexiev, and now an elbow to the back of the head. Clinical by Xavier Walker.
And calculated.
Cover, 1, 2.
When Walker gets that look in his eye, when he gets so calculated, Morrison, I don't think much can stop him.
When he sets his sights on somebody,
6'7" man.
Spells the end.
And of course you had the former combination in Super Future with the size and speed, but now it's all size. Giving it to a man with speed and Alexia.
What a suplex. Holding Anton up, making him think about it, now the flexing.
But will he get a cover? So nonchalant is Walker, just smiling, laughing.
Smooth talking to Xavier Walker.
There it is.
Go for the cover, new #1 contender, no.
And that is not going to put you into the ranks for the Superkick title. I mean, he has all the ability, obviously. But you got to be relentless if you want that championship. And there it is.
Oh, Cruz
is down. Cruz is right here.
Palmer Cruz landing hard on the stage.
And
you know
Bramwell making sure he's okay, but I do not think he is, as the action goes back on in the ring.
You know what, Johnny? Xavier Walker can set his sights on anything, and he's clearly after
He's on
the biggest
fire.
prize in the game, John. But Palmer Cruz might just be the thorn in his side.
Just like the NBA Jam man, just like his hair. Walker on fire. Oh my goodness! What a move from Myles. He's dazed. Walker.
Sling blade by Palmer Cruz on
cover,
Xavier
Cruz.
Walker. Walker rocked. He's dazed and confused.
Still has no idea where he is.
Double clothesline sends Xavier Walker to the outside.
Oh, they didn't say it was going to be easy. It's a 6'7" man going down. But now it's Myles who has his attention focused on Cruz.
Young Myles hitting the ropes. Oh, but running right into a chop that makes that chest sing, John. All night long. Palmer Cruz playing the adult contemporary top 40 hits.
And Cruz
on the chest of young Myles.
I mean, you talk about Michael Jackson, you got all the greatest hits, and you'll send the greatest hits to your dome or your chest, Mr. Cruz. Giving it to his former leader in Dope Boys, proving that he can be a leader on his own here. At Superkick, he wants to at least.
You see the sweat off the chest of Palmer Cruz after that chop.
You asked me a year ago, is Cruz putting himself into a title picture, King of the Six or Superkick'd? I say no. It's right here. He has the ability. He has the look. He can carry this place to new heights, Morrison.
Young Myles floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee right now. but he gets, just
You're saying he's the greatest, something like Ali in his prime, aren't you?
He might be, John.
Well, we know he had the King of the Six championship. He wants the super kick title. But Cruz showing strength as well. Usually the speed and agility, but great strength there on the 6'3" man in Myles.
Cruz in cruise control right now.
And I think he might be in the best shape I've ever seen him, Morrison.
Cruz, young Myles out on the ring apron right now. The hardest part of the ring. They're straddling outside right now.
And they're also very close to the hardest part in the building. The concrete floor, as you mentioned, ultra dangerous. Don't want to find yourself out there in a fatal five-way.
Oh, what a DDT by young Myles. Sending Palmer Cruz's head right into the ring apron, right into the hardest part of the ring. Palmer Cruz landing on the stage moments ago. We talked about concussions earlier, John. Maybe Palmer Cruz needs to get checked out.
And Jimmy V bleeding. Not much you can do about Myles' attempt to go from the top, but Walker could do something about it. And these three men, of course, we mentioned how well they know each other, a family of sorts when they were with Dope Boys, led by young Myles. Alexiev.
Anton stirring. Oh, Anton leaps. He's on the back of Cruz and Walker.
Shut up, Alexiev.
Hurricane Rana from the top.
Stop it right now. Stop it.
Anton Alexiev on one leg with a Hurricane Rana.
Even Cruz can't believe it. The look in his face. Alexiev shocks me every single month.
Alexia ducking the clothesline.
How good is this kid?
Oh, look at that, climbing the ladder on Xavier Walker.
How freaking good is this kid, Morrison?
He's amazing, Johnny. But how do you counter amazing? Maybe with this power bomb by Xavier Walker.
6 feet 7.
Rippling the mat with the body of Anton Alexiev.
Alexiev, his back may be done. Cracked vertebrae.
And now
again.
Deadlifting Anton. Oh, Anton counters.
The ultimate daredevil, Alexiev. No way!
Oh, driving the knees right to the chest of Xavier Walker.
And what are Cruz and Myles gonna do here, Morrison?
Cruz and Myles on either side of the ring. Cruz leaps, crossbody, knees in the 6 by young Myles to Anton Alexiev. All 4 men down and out.
The timing impeccable. The striking infectious. The fans at the underground showing their appreciation.
Only at Superkick'd can you see action like this. All 4 men down and out, John.
Only here, only on the Superkick'd channel.
Violet stirring.
Violet always
stirring.
knows what to do.
Be careful, Violet.
Look at the look in Walker's eyes.
Violet, please be careful.
I don't know if he wants her or if he wants to hurt her.
Xavier Walker, don't do this. Please, God. Please, Xavier, don't do this.
Get your hands off of Walker.
I beg of you. Xavier with
Walker, what are you doing?
With the back of her head.
Has the women driven such a wedge, such a drain in your soul?
Somebody help Violet. There's Anton. No, sorry. Young Myles
Thank
with the save.
goodness for Myles. I mean, Anton doesn't save his women too much. No way!
Oh, low blow by Violet Waters.
That's what Myles too after she saved you, Violet.
Hashtag me too.
It shows you what kind of woman Violet is.
Palmer Cruz not going to
No
fall
way.
for that. Oh,
There's Natalie.
that kicked in the midsection.
Bombshell Bramwell.
Natalie's in the ring. Oh, Violet may have bit off more than she could chew.
Oh, she definitely did.
Oh, and she gets decked by Natalie. Natalie scooping up Violet, slams her to the mat.
There is no lady that offers the combination of power and beauty like Bramwell.
Natalie,
Bombshell Bramwell.
she wants some, and she might get some by Xavier Walker. I think Natalie's asked for this, John. She wants Xavier Walker. We've seen these two lock up.
Is that the first time you're right? And it probably won't be the last. Walker's an asshole.
John, they just need to get this out of their system. This is a long time coming. Months and months of build-up. Xavier Walker.
Well,
of course, of booze. Leveling handling Natalie.
Sorry, Simo, but it all started when Natalie got the scoop slam on Walker a few months ago.
John, we got a steel chair. Obviously, he didn't like that, John. Great point.
Ever since then, Walker's been raged. He's wanting to kill Bramwell, to the fact that he won't even focus on wins in his matches.
Johnny, he's going to end her life right here.
What are you doing, Walker?
Oh, Anton with the save.
Thank God for
As you'll remember, Anton proposed to Natalie.
I mean, Anton always shoots his shot.
Oh, what a DDT by Anton.
No,
Finally,
he's
finally getting a Anton's down.
But he got the cover. Cruz for the save. Great DDT, as you said, Morrison.
Anton finally scored a hit on Xavier Walker. Violet's okay, I can see. I'm looking over at her. She's
Morrison,
okay,
what
John.
an interweb of a love triangle, talent, ability.
Yeah, but
all for the super kick title. Are you kidding me?
But Violet's okay, John. The most important thing is Violet is okay.
You're right. That is the most important thing. But damn, the double low blow from Violet. I'm still shocked about her actions. Should I be? No.
Palmer Cruz flapjacking Anton. Taking him
Right
to
on
the
the
IHOP.
face.
Going for the cover, a new number one contender. No. Young Myles with the save.
The personalities here, you won't find anywhere, Morrison. You're absolutely right. But the ability on full display. And I still can't pick a winner.
Palmer Cruz hitting the ropes. Young Myles catches him and now eats a couple elbows. Cruz shoves him off, lifting him up, dropping him.
What a performance from Cruz tonight.
Right
and
on
I
his
think
face.
he's about to hit that genuine pony. I think he's about to ride on a little pony, genuine style. It's pony time, pony time, pony time. You want it? I got it. Hop on it. It's Cruz's pony.
Palmer Cruz,
Yeah.
Here we go, John. Oh no, countered by Young Myles into a crossface.
No way.
Will we see a tap? Is Young Myles going to be the new number one contender?
Cruz is in a bad spot here.
Will Palmer Cruz tap?
Can he reach for the ring, for the rope?
Xavier Walker, saving the match for just a moment. What action here in this fatal four-way.
Walker having to save his old brother.
Oh, Young
himself.
Myles, head first into a steel chair.
Myles did not want that planted there, at least to go against him, to go against his own back there. Walker, though, he's got the chair, Morrison.
Xavier Walker fixing to take the head off of Palmer Cruz. And there it is. There it goes.
As if he hasn't hurt this man enough over the last 3 months.
Xavier Walker now takes another swing. Oh, this time the chair comes back in his face. Anton with a code breaker. Xavier Walker's out. Will we see the patented swanton? Anton taking the elevator to the top floor. Leaps. Nails it. Cover. A new number one contender.
Yes!
Anton Alexia is your new number one contender for the Super Kick title.
What we've seen from that man over the last few months has been nothing short of incredible. Well-deserved, Alexiev. Well-deserved. And I would not be saying that 3 months prior, but he's earned my respect. He's earned these fans' respect.
Celebrating with a swing of vodka, Anton Alexiev, your new number one contender for the Super Kick Championship. Violet Waters, I've never seen her more happy, John. But the ultimate blow could come when Anton...
Myles has something to say to Anton right now.
When Anton gets his title match. Oh, Young Myles offering a show of respect.
I think he's gaining respect just like I am. Just like these fans at the Underground are for Alexiev. Respect shown.
John, I did not think I'd see Anton, such a good sport, a good winner. Palmer Cruz now. Natalie's in the ring. The ring is filling up.
There's respect, it's mutual.
Natalie neutralizing Violet Waters right now. Violet offering up a shot.
No, there's Walker though. He can ruin all the fun. He's always ruining fun. That's what Walker loves to do.
John, I think what we're seeing right now is Anton Alexiev being endorsed by the Superkick'd roster.
Well, the drama might be done for now. It can percolate at any moment, though. We know that. Let's go. The kid, he showed me something. They showed me something, Morrison.
Please. All right, we got security in here now. Somehow a homeless man has snuck into the ring here looking for spare change.
Ricky V's got it figured out. Referee team. For me, he's as good as they come. Of an umpire, referee in any sport. Put him along the likes of Herb Dean.
I mean,
Tom Bergliata, any of the greats.
Yeah.
But now he's going to take care of homeless people, former referees of his.
Johnny, I 100% support 100% the decision by Ricky V. However, maybe somebody could flip the guy a nickel or a dime.
Well,
somebody, come on.
This isn't his place. I mean, the man got fired, and we don't know what the hell happened to him in that month's time.
I mean, John, I got an empty plastic water bottle. That's worth, what, 5 cents recycling, right?
We'll be tuned, and we'll make sure the cameras are rolling to see if referee Brooks makes his way back here again. I don't think he's allowed in the building, to be honest, Morrison.
Come on, man. You gotta get out of here. It's causing a scene. Come on, man. Go.
Rooting for you, buddy. Seleziya Sparx and Of course, Jake something, that's got to be a #1 contender match as well down the line. Gotta think, two of the greatest Superkick'd title champions we've ever seen.
John, explain to me how this isn't a match to determine the #1 contender. Explain to me how this isn't a match for a title. This is a title match, John. You're right. You're 100% right.
The main event of pay-per-view. There's Seleziya. New gear and all. As beautiful as always. And we know she's got more to offer in the ring. More than you can even imagine.
Seleziya Sparx, amazing, arguably the greatest female competitor in professional wrestling.
When I saw her leg twist last year, there was no way I thought she would be back this quick, this strong, this fast, and going up against a guy like Jake something. It shows you about the resolve and tells you what's inside of Seleziya Sparx.
I know what's inside Seleziya Sparx. That's a titanium steel rod.
That could knock out something. That is definitely a wild card in this match. You're damn right.
Well, John, unfortunately, Seleziya has got to face the mastodon, Jake something.
She would have it no other way. She always loves to climb mountains as hard as they can be. Her coming back in this amount of time was a mountain climb. But facing Jake something, that might as well be Mount Everest. Because not a lot of people climb that mountain and come back out the other side.
I think Mount Everest climbed Jake something. I think it's like climbing Mount Everest is like a cakewalk compared to being in the ring with Jake something. And Seleziya Sparx has got, this is the toughest test of her career for
the
sure.
The leader of the Cure, Jake something, looking to put himself back in the title picture. Same with Seleziya, who was screwed last month by referee Brooks. Of course, you mentioned the steel-plated leg. The decision reversed because of that. It seems like it's allowed here with Ricky V in charge. Going up against Jake something.
I think Ricky V understands that there's nothing Seleziya Sparx can do. That steel plate, that steel pipe, that's part of her. That's inside her leg. She can cover it up, which she has. But you can't tell her she can't wrestle anymore, John.
I don't think Jake is taking Seleziya lightly. He knows how great the talent is here at Superkick'd. And for Seleziya to be a former champion, I think rightfully undisputed champion, he knows this is no joke.
Well, Johnny, these were the final two combatants in the Rumble in the T-Dot.
Seleziya laying down.
Is she laying down for Jake something? There's no way. Oh, I see a sucker, Jake something. What a chop. I think she might have broken all their nails on that hand.
No fingers of doom here at Superkick'd, unless it's poked right in your eye.
And Jake something, the power and the strength, but he ran right to a knee. And now a kick to the side of the head.
Seleziya so great with her feet as always.
Something charges, misses, and then eats a size 9.
Right to the neck, Morrison. We also know how much strength is inside of Jake something. He's made Orion look like a little boy. So when he gets a hold on somebody, it gets very scary quick. I'm worried for Sparx right now.
Jake something, the former undisputed, unbeaten Superkick'd champion.
Champion here for over a year, Morrison, undefeated. The best reign we've ever seen in Superkick'd as a champion.
Almost taking the head off of Seleziya Sparx with that strike.
And look at him.
As I was saying, John, these two were the last competitors in the Rumble in the T-Dot. It's almost like we're getting a continuation of that. Oh, what a backbreaker. Breaking Seleziya Sparx in half.
something so methodical, enjoying this, enjoying every second of what he's doing to Sparx right now.
Now, just trying to tear the head off of the shoulders of Seleziya Sparx.
I can't be shocked that Sparx wanted this match. As far as I know, she asked for it.
Well, this match, a win in this match would have to put her, I know we have a #1 contender in Anton, but this would definitely thrust her near the top.
Especially when she got screwed last month and she fights back now. If she got screwed last month, she should be the champion, Morrison.
Seleziya rocking the jar, takes something, oh, and a body splash.
And it doesn't have to be Wednesday to get humped. Jake something, thrusting his body into Seleziya.
What's his name, John?
Oh, we know.
Say it.
Something.
Say it.
Jake motherfucking something.
Say his name,
I
John.
just gotta put the money in the curse jar. Cause Jake motherfucking something is showing you who the hell he is.
Ooh, that was twice.
Sorry. That's 5 cents, 10 cents.
Jake something right now, stalking his prey.
Morrison, I've counted out Seleziya before. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. It's too much of a dominant man and Jake something to get past. Unless you got some help in the back, and we know Jake certainly does with the cure. Come on, Seleziya.
Oh, she's right into the turnbuckle.
Ricky might have to stop this thing.
Something charges. Oh, a spear in the corner misses.
An ounce.
John,
an ounce of hope.
John, her only out is that steel rod in her shin. She needs that. If she can connect with that, I think she's a winner. If she doesn't hit that, it's over. It's just a matter of time for Jake something.
Well, she could do it at any moment. She's so great with her feet, but there's not a lot of moments when you're going up against Jake something to breathe. There's one.
Bullseye by Seleziya.
And there's two.
Oh, a second. Hashtag me too. Kick to the gut. Oh,
there
right
it is.
to the chest.
And that's the foot. That's the leg, Morrison.
John, I have not seen Jake something rock like this ever.
Well, that's a
man or a woman.
Right to his chest. That'll put a man down like something as well.
Jake something though, the size and the strength. Oh, Seleziya counters out the backside, blocks the kick. Oh, and a super kick to the side of the head.
Great job by Sparx, but again, like I said, minimal chances. You gotta take those chances when you get them. They're few and far between when you're facing a man like Jake something.
All of a sudden, the crowd is predominantly women, John. Where did all these women come from?
Seleziya has a huge fan base, inspiring women across the world. And of course, the men love her too. How could you not just look at her?
Jake something now, though, ragdolling Seleziya Sparx.
No!
This time connecting with that spear.
A thunderous spear, Morrison. He threw all 252 pounds of that strong mass.
John,
right into Seleziya.
He moved that ring 5 inches closer to us. And now,
something bumped to the corner. Seleziya's back may be done. Look at the look in Jake's eyes, Morrison. That's an evil man.
It's an evil, evil man, John.
And he leads the cure. Look at him plead with Ricky. He's saying to Ricky, you haven't seen me do this before. You've wrecked enough of my matches.
There's no remorse in Jake something.
We've certainly seen it from him before. The man from Saginaw.
Oh, Seleziya countering. Oh, not this time.
To Flint.
Jake something with a forearm to the back.
Michigan his own. He makes Toronto his own.
Seleziya counters with a back body drop. Oh, something. What a lariat. Jake something reaching back.
He dialed up a little extra, just like a pitcher would dial up for 100 miles.
Seleziya countering. Seleziya. White noise.
White noise hit.
What's the leg? 1, 2, 3. Oh, Jake something kicking out.
We know.
I thought she had him, John.
She put out the entire young Stax team with that move, but it was not enough for Jake something to get the W over him. Not a
rocked.
Probably the most inspiring performer on the roster.
Seleziya hits the rope. Did her leg give out, John? It looks like it did. Oh, what a right hand by Jake something. But Seleziya's on her feet. Took that one like a champ.
This comes a time where he does not take you for granted.
Something bomb. 2. No, she kicked out with John. Unbelievable.
You talk about the balls the size of young love. Jake something has shown that Seleziya has just the same size. Because he cannot believe it right now.
I think Seleziya Sparx is just showing the size of her ovaries, John.
And look at
No
Jake,
balls, ovaries.
Jake putting his hands on Ricky V. You can't put your hands on a referee, Jake.
Well, Jake something does what he wants.
He does.
Ricky V's just gonna have to like that.
The Cure doesn't even need to be out here right now, but that tune may change soon. But Seleziya keeps showing that wherewithal, that resilience.
Jake something rolling over Seleziya Sparx, strutting around the ring. Now going for the cover. Nope, deadlift. Deadlifting Seleziya.
I implore you to think about this.
Deadlift.
No, Jake.
Oh, Seleziya counters. What a right. Oh, echoing throughout the Longboat Hall.
Fighting this girl is amazing.
Jake out on his feet right now. Seleziya pounding Jake something. Oh yeah, oh, and a low blow.
Yeah.
Jake something's gonna be singing a little higher in the shower.
No way.
Seleziya, power bomb by Seleziya Sparx. 1, 2. Jake something kicking out.
This is an instant classic between these two. And I expected no less with two Superkick champions, former Superkick champions going at it. They've shown why they are, Morrison, I'm sorry, they've shown why they are.
Unbelievable strength by Seleziya Sparx. The resiliency, as you mentioned. Jake something, though, still living up to the billing, in my opinion.
He's not taking it for granted. He can't anymore.
Misses with that. Oh, and then eats a right. Catching Seleziya Sparx' fist. And another. Nailed him. Send him to the mat. I don't think Jake something's ever been hit by like this, John.
High, low. Coming from all angles. Seleziya mixing it up.
With a pedigree. And a knee to the chin. Seleziya Sparx with a pedigree, John.
Seleziya's calling audibles and Jake does not know what to do.
Johnny,
How about it?
as the Black Triple H, you gotta love that one, John.
You're damn right. High knee.
Seleziya,
Get it perfectly.
cartwheel, knee. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Seleziya Sparx Express, a cartwheel into a knee, driving the head of Jake something into the mat, picking up a huge win here at Superkick.
When something wakes up, you may wonder why there was no Cure members out here. He may have told them not to come out, and there he does. He flashed the bird to Sparx, but he just took a ride on the Sparx Express, as you mentioned. What a win for Sparx. Aside from capturing the Superkick title, probably the biggest moment she's had here at Superkick, beating Jake something.
Huge win for Seleziya Sparx. Big loss for Jake something.
What a win! What a win!
Champ right there, Seleziya Sparx. And another champ. Struggling to get to his feet, Jake something. What's next for Jake something?
Well, he'll be rating his terror on somebody, and we know he won't be too pleased about this. So the Superkick roster, you better watch out. Jake something, he's going to be causing terror.
Jake something sending strangers to an area of Balky. Don't be ridiculous, John.
Psycho Mike's about to show me something ridiculous, that's for sure. Never ceases to amaze me, this man.
Psycho Mike, 50 Shades of Crazy here at Superkick'd. The crowd loves him. Always entertaining.
And I use the term amaze quite affectionately. That's just one way to describe Psycho Mike.
And always polite too, Psycho Mike.
Oh, there's so many forms and incarnations, you never know what kind of Psycho Mike you're gonna get. Sometimes he's handing out candy.
You know what the people should do is check him out, working out with the resistance band.
It's quite the scene, isn't it, Morrison?
Seeing how this guy gets pumped up for a promo photo.
That could get me chuckling any day of the week.
Check out your Instagram.
Tonight, I'm gonna be by myself. It's just gonna be me, Psycho Mike.
Psycho Mike claiming we're only gonna get the one Psycho Mike. I doubt it.
In order to do that, my doctor told me.
Has he prescribed him some lorazepam, maybe?
My doctor told me that I gotta take these 2 pills.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
take the pills. Take the pills, Psycho Mike.
We don't know how you'll react.
Hashtag let's talk, Psycho Mike. I need some water. You need something to wash it down with. There we go. Very thoughtful fan around ringside. I have a little trouble swallowing pills from time to time too. Chew them up.
They're chewables.
I can't tell.
We'll see Alice for Psycho Mike.
Were they blue pills, John? I didn't see. I couldn't tell.
It might have been.
Because there's one more side effect of these pills. And that side effect is that I am also Hakim Zane. That's right. The mother calls me son because of shine I won.
Oh no.
So Psycho Mike has somehow now become Hakim Zane.
I've been here the whole time. My dad calls me son because we're biologically related. Oh, hey!
So for those who don't know, Hakim Zane has been a friend to Psycho Mike for the last 2 or 3
Well,
months.
Psycho Mike's roasting Zane right now. That's what I see.
We'll team together. I'm saying this thing like
So Hakim Zane not in the building tonight, John. It looks like Psycho Mike, though, will be Hakim Zane.
Well, Psycho Mike, very brave. And we don't ever know if he knows what's going on, but it's so apropos for him to call out Zane when he's not here. Former All Black everything, though. Brent Money Banks, guaranteed performance of the night. Every single night you see him. Tarik, the ultimate striker, needs this. They come out to Fast and Furious.
You're right, John. There are no off nights for Brent Money Bank, and Tarik is as tough as they come. Former King of the Six champion. And Psycho Mike, I realize that he has the, I realize he thinks he's got Hakim Zane with him, but I believe he's he's in for a beating
It
tonight.
just seems ultra convenient that as soon as Zane isn't here, he takes on the persona of Zane. I mean, what the hell's going on with Psycho Mike? The fans at the Underground seem to know. I'm still asking questions. And then when it comes to All Black everything, these two, they've been on a roller coaster ride themselves. Best friends, but I think better enemies. We'll see how they are as friends again.
Tarik, Brent, Money Banks seem to have put their hostilities, their differences behind them. Psycho Mike right now just trying to decide who's going to start the match, himself or Hakim Zane, I guess.
To be honest, whenever there is anything going on with Psycho Mike, it's just hard to predict what's coming next. I never thought Tarik and Brent Money Banks would be walking out to a Soulja Boy song. I mean, Psycho Mike just does all sorts of craziness to us. Anybody, even me.
Crowd firmly behind Psycho Mike. Tarik missing with a double axe handle, takes a shoulder.
But they should be chanting Hakim Zane, Hakim Zane.
Psycho Mike ducking the leapfrog over the top. Psycho Mike, look at this. Oh, running over Tarik.
That it was, I mean, if the man wasn't 6'3" Caucasian and beautiful looking, I would think it's Hakim Zane the way that he's moving in the ring right now.
Psycho Mike now making the tag. Splash in the corner, I guess.
That's exactly what Zane does.
Scooping him up, planting him in the middle of the ring. Is this Hakim Zane or is this Psycho Mike, Johnny?
I am so confused.
That makes two of us. I've lost track. I'm pretty sure referee Ricky V has lost track.
Even Banks is like, okay, I game plan. He's an ultimate game planner. But I mean, who do you set your sights for? Hakim Zane or Psycho Mike? Different moveset.
I think Brent Money Banks has just got to cash checks.
He does that very easily.
Doesn't matter who it is. Brent Banks locking up with Psycho Mike. Side headlock now by Psycho Mike. Trying to squeeze the head off the shoulders. Brent Banks shoots him into the ropes. Takes a shoulder tackle. Psycho Mike hits the ropes. Brent Banks underneath. Leapfrog over the top. Oh, backflip. Misses though. Psycho Mike counters, misses with the kick, and a sweep of the legs.
And he's sweeping just like Zane.
Tarik misses with another double axe handle.
The educated feet.
What a knee by Psycho Mike. This is Hakim Zane, right?
I mean, it looks like, the moveset is just like Zane. Seems like Zane being gone has added some fuel and different moves into the arsenal of Psycho Mike.
I think we gotta test those pills for PEDs. Oh, what a knee. Brent Banks, springboard, tornado, forearm.
When Tarik and
Cover.
You're seeing an unbelievable team at work, and you have no idea what move is going to come next. This guy Banks spinning wheel kicks, spinning forearms and clotheslines, backflips in the air. Call him Neo from the Matrix.
Tarik in the ring now, kick to the midsection.
Tarik might as well be Morpheus with his experience.
That right hand ringing throughout the Longboat Hall. Quick tags out of All Black everything.
They are so fierce, and it makes you, seeing them back together, it just makes you remember how great they are together. I said they make better enemies, but damn, this is easy right now.
Cover one, just a two, John.
And you talk about the dignity of Superkick'd. Tarik and Brent Banks have shown that over the last few months with Cure running wild. Hopefully they can knock some sense into Psycho Mike right now.
Is Brent Banks losing his mind? Because is he taunting somebody that isn't in the corner?
Like I said, Psycho Mike has a strange way of putting a hold over your mind.
I think he's rubbing off on All Black everything. Psycho Mike fighting out of trouble.
Good for Zane not to be here. I mean, actually the body form of him, he's here in some way.
Reaching for the hot tag is Psycho Mike. Cheering on Psycho Mike. He wants that tag. Psycho Mike crawling, scratching with everything he has. Oh, but but Tarik breaks it up. Dragging Psycho Mike back to their half of the ring. All black everything, cutting the ring in half.
Is that Zane or Psycho Mike?
No idea, John.
Doesn't matter right now.
I don't think so.
He's down on the ground and Tarik can inflict death by Tarik.
Coming up. No, Psycho Mike counters. Shoves Tarik into Brent Banks. Psycho Mike, an insecurity.
I think it's Zane then.
Is this Zane now? Neck breaker. Zane needs to make that tag, John. There it is. Here it comes. One of the two, Psycho Mike or Hakim Zane. Shoulder tackles. Shoulder tackles for everybody. Psycho Mike like Oprah out here, dealing out shoulder tackles. Scooping up both Brent Banks and Tarik, slamming them to the mat. Now, Psycho Mike slamming Tarik onto Brent Banks. Psycho Mike senton. And another one. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, Brent Banks kicking out.
What a win this would be for Psycho Mike and the soul of Hakim Zane, if you will, because they're facing a formidable team and Banks and Tarik, obviously.
I think Hakim Zane's here in spirit.
That's what I think. It's the soul, it's the spirit of Zane. Damn, I'm fooled. I'm fooled every second.
Tarik, Brent Money Banks now organizing a strategy here.
Tarik calling the shots. What do they have in store for Psycho Mike?
Irish whipping Psycho Mike into the corner hard. Tarik, runs right into a size 13. Brent Money Banks takes a size 13. Psycho Mike from the top rope all the way up. Cross body on both guys. Unbelievable by Psycho Mike.
Psycho Mike may not be mentally stable, but he always is incredible inside of the ring, has so much to offer.
And the crowd loves him. No question about that.
That is an understatement. They come in glued when he enters the ring.
What's happening now, John? Is Psycho Mike taking off on... No. Psycho Mike taking off on Hakim Zane, or is Hakim Zane taking off on Psycho Mike?
It's unpredictable.
John, I'm gonna need like some closed captioning or something.
No.
Somebody needs to explain this. I need a book on tape here. Hooked on phonics. Somebody needs to help me out. Okay. I think Psycho Mike is in the ring. All black everything though. Look at them. Fiending. Jonesing. Psycho Mike double clothesline. Rover, we call Psycho Mike over.
All black, everything down and out. Psycho Mike show right now.
Psycho Mike with a splash in the corner. And another one for Brent Banks. And a third. Going for a fourth? No. Gonna take 2 boots. And then an elbow right to the jaw. It's like a pinball right now, Psycho Mike.
Up and down.
Here we
the
go.
slot machine.
There it is, Schoolboy. Schoolboy into a DDT. Tarik driving Psycho Mike's head into the mat, a cover too, and whoa! Psycho Mike kicking out.
And I believe they called that move Black Hawk Down. Black Hawk Down.
Like it there, John.
It was hit, but it wasn't enough to get Psycho Mike down and out for the count. I'm amazed at Tarik and Brent Banks' patience. They're not turning on one another. They believe they can get this match won. Usually they'll turn on each other by now. We've seen it time and time again with them. But their chemistry is showing me something.
Tarik now sending Psycho Mike into the corner. Charging. Runs right to an elbow. Brent Banks cheering on Tarik from the corner. Tarik over the top. He takes another elbow. Banks charges. Runs right into a foot. Psycho Mike Running right to a kick.
A spinning kick from Banks.
The end could be near. I think, Tarik missing that elbow and crashing hard into the ring apron.
Elbow from Tarik right up to the apron. Stunner! Stunner!
Psycho Mike hit the stunner.
Psycho Stunner!
Oh, and maybe one for Tarik.
Psycho Stunner! Another one! Psycho Stunner!
Patrick Stunner.
Psycho Stunners everywhere!
Psycho Mike has reversed the tide in this match and brought the crowd to their feet.
Fan favorite, you can say it again.
Give Psycho Mike an oh yes please. Now the inner demons coming into play here. Psycho Mike trying to fight them off. Nope. No can do. Psycho Mike just quit hitting yourself. Psycho Mike quit hitting yourself. I think Psycho Mike is just helping out All Black Everything in a huge way right now. They don't even know what to think. They're going to win this match and they didn't even have to do anything.
And Banks shocked. He's used to 5-star matches going tit for tat. He's got to think a little bit more here.
Oh, Psycho Mike setting up for a double suplex, double DDT. No, inner demons again. Oh, and a low blow.
This match, this may put you in the asylum. When you're all done with Psycho Mike, you don't know what to think or how to think anymore.
Psycho Mike needs a straight jacket, John. This is absolutely insane. Brent Banks is puzzled. He's confused. He has no idea what to do, John. All Black Everything, stunned. They have no idea what to do right now.
They're just not used to this. They're used to something completely different. Technical matches. Psycho Mike is just...
Oh, what a knee by Brent Banks. Didn't really face Psycho Mike. There's a kick by Tarik. Brent Banks, springboard. Oh, Banks statement. Cashing checks. Knee to the back of the head. That's it. Tarik rolls him over, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. All Black Everything picking up the win here.
Tear by Tarik gets the job done. Psycho Mike and Hakim Zane, excuse me, it will never be the same again.
How sweet it is, John. What a knee. The combination of moves here from these two, John, absolutely unbelievable. Black Hawk down earlier in the match. Fantastic.
I do not know how Psycho Mike and Zane are going to recuperate from this. They've been through enough already.
Well, I feel like if nobody tells Hakim Zane about this, it's water under the bridge.
Something tells me he's going to find out. We'll see. I mean, it's unpredictable when it comes to Psycho Mike. The fans here dejected. They wanted to see him come out on top.
Johnny, it's time for the main event. Mark Wheeler, the undisputed Superkick champion. Facing Orlando Christopher in a no disqualification match. Anything goes. It'd be interesting to see.
I'm very interested to see how the fans at the Underground take to two of these men, because Wheeler is very hated. Christopher has been a general for the Cure, one of the most hated factions in Superkick'd history. The most hated, I'll say. Let's see how they take to these two individuals. But this is a big moment for Christopher. represent the Superkick Championship. It's first. It's well deserving, looking so fly in the all white there.
Yeah, Johnny, donning the all white, that's a different look there for Orlando Christopher. Looking a little bit like a stormtrooper from Star Wars.
I'm just not used to Cure members dressing up, looking so fly. I think Christopher realizes the opportunity he has in front of him right now. Look good, feel good. I like what I see, Orlando.
He'd fit in perfectly at like an all-white party, you know what I mean? Like those parties where you guys dress in white. Yeah.
Orlando's looking fly. But can he look great with the Superkick title around his waist? He'd have to get a win over Wheeler to do so, obviously. That has not been easy over the last 6 months.
Cascading down from the rafters here. The you know what people like to call him a real piece of shit. Personally, I can't hate the guy. I respect Mark Wheeler. He is the new sensation. I used to call him the toilet paper champion. I cannot call him that anymore.
Well, he has the hardware now. He has it. The best wrestler in the world, 26 and under, Mark Wheeler.
Oh, Orlando Christopher from behind, possibly in camouflage in the all-white.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the white blending in. Christopher certainly doesn't look like a piece of shit. He looks like $1 million right now.
Mark Wheeler, though, not to be outdone. Jumping Orlando Christopher, returning the favor.
There was a time, Chris, where another Superkick champion and Jake something would be paraded with paper, with his face saying nothing. Now it's toilet paper to Wheeler. Both men reveled in that. Both men got better when they were counted against. Wheeler is one of those men. He gets better when the crowd gets on him. Be careful, underground.
Vendetta.
Thumb in the eye, stop you every time here, John, but you make a good point, a great point even. I gotta wonder with the strategy here from Orlando Christopher and whether or not he dressed in all white to disguise himself with all the toilet paper that was gonna litter the ring.
Morrison, you know me, I always wonder when you see the Cure come out and you don't see a certain member, what that means. There's a cover for Wheeler. And Christopher just gets out, but I wonder why he's not there. Is it because he's focusing? Again, another one. Is he focusing on the title match at hand? The biggest moment in his career? Or is there finally some dysfunction within the Cure?
You know what, John? I'm gonna say no. There's no dysfunction in the Cure.
How would Jake something feel if Christopher walked out with the Superkick Championship?
Well, I'm sure Jake Something would politely walk up to Orlando Christopher and ask him to give him the title. I think is how that would go. And then Orlando Christopher would politely hand it over.
That's what the Cure's about, man. Like, Christopher's so much better than that.
We'll see. Time will tell. Right now, though, he's got his hands full with Mark Wheeler. Mark Wheeler hooking the leg after a nice move. Almost picking up the pinfall.
He can do that in the drop of a dime very quickly. Wheeler always knows his presence in the ring, always knows every crevice.
He's got moves on moves, John.
Oh my goodness. Managed by Violet Waters and young Stax, Superkick trained, and now the Superkick champion. What a journey it's been for Wheeler.
Orlando Christopher. Oh, what a tornado DDT for the cover for championship.
New champion.
1, 2.
We know it hasn't come easy against Wheeler. The man has run into the stiffest competition here, and he's come out on top every time. Last month, lost to Sparx, in my opinion, wrongfully handed the title back. He should not be the champion, Mark Wheeler.
John, we should point out this is a no disqualification match, and right now Orlando Christopher digging into his bag of goodies.
Dare I say that loves Christopher, a man with such a twisted, demented mind. That plays in his favor. Especially with the Cure members if they're going to come out and help him. That's 5 men versus 1 in Anton.
Under the ring is like a hardware store for a professional wrestler. Oh, Mark Wheeler now. Oh, what a twisting body slam.
Haven't seen that from Wheeler.
Wheeler now going to the top. High risk maneuver, John.
Don't see this often from Wheeler either, other than the flying elbow.
Orlando Christopher countering. Wheeler straddling.
But also Anton, who's also come out to help Wheeler in all of his title defenses.
That's true, John. We can't count that out.
He's the #1 contender. He may do so again.
Is Anton lurking? An interesting scenario could play out. Oh, what a belly-to-back suplex from the top rope.
Christopher's looking flying. Damn, that looked fly as well. What a move from the top.
But John, let's talk about this for a second. This is a little bit of a point we should probably point out. There's a little bit of a scenario playing out right now with Anton Alexiev being the #1 contender for the Superkick'd Championship. That means if Mark Wheeler retains tonight,
gotta face his buddy, old pal.
young Stax explodes.
No way!
Oh, Orlando Christopher collecting air miles with a somersault dive to the outside.
What is inside this man's mind?
Orlando Christopher taking Mark Wheeler to the floor, using that steel chair as a springboard. There are no mats here, John. This is a solid concrete floor here at Superkick'd.
A month ago, 2 months ago, this man fit right in with the Cure. I think he's ready to take a leap of faith.
Mark Wheeler super kicking the chair right to the head of Orlando Christopher.
Just like you did Christopher.
Oh, driving him face first into
the
his
match
chair.
may be done already.
Looking like to retain the title, maybe? No. Just a 2 count.
Could have been that fast, Morrison. Wheeler retaining that quickly. Could have been that quick.
No DQ, no time limit. Mark Wheeler now pounding away on Orlando Christopher. And, just demonstrating how he feels about the crowd here.
Well, when Wheeler gets that pep in his step and sends that smirk to the fans at the underground, you know he's in the zone.
Wheeler diving to the outside, taking out Orlando Christopher.
Case and point. But as I was saying about Orlando Christopher, the man looks like it's a new person, Chris. I gotta be honest. We've seen him in rags with the Cure, fitting right in. He does not fit in with the Cure right now, and I don't know what's going on, but I will get to the bottom of it. I sure as hell hope we get a new Superkick'd champion as well, if this is the new Christopher.
So, John, what you're telling me is, you think, to sum it all up, you think Orlando Christopher has got a problem being in the Cure?
I think so. I mean, the man has given his all to this industry, 10 years plus. Finally gets a title opportunity to be a Superkick'd champion, and you think he's just gonna hand it over? Hell no.
Well, right now, he's handing chair shots to the back of Mark Wheeler, and now right on the stage, right by us, just to our right. No DQ. This match is gonna go everywhere. We got beer bottles, beer cans. Oh, Mark Wheeler driving a beer can to the skull of Orlando Christopher.
And Wheeler's so used to that Cottonelle toilet paper, shoving it in the face of Christopher.
2-ply or 4-ply, John?
What's that, Morrison?
Is it 2-ply or 4-ply? Oh, what a clothesline.
I don't know what it is, but I know that hurt. Wheeler's got to get Christopher back in there.
You're right, Orlando Christopher is rocked right now. The action right in front of the crowd here. When you're at a Superkick'd show, you're right amongst the action. Oh, Hurricane Run off the stage by Orlando Christopher. Driving.
And if I wondered if the Cure was still intact, Christopher showing you that he's still a strong member within the Cure.
John, you have a better vantage point right now. Is Mark Wheeler okay? I heard his skull crack off the concrete floor.
Christopher, as you say, Morrison, Orlando's stumping a mud hole in front of our amazing fans here at the great Longboat Hall.
Okay, I can see Mark Wheeler stirring, so it looks like he's okay. Oh, sending Orlando Christopher right to the ring post.
Chris, we know we
What a brawl.
have a new King of the Six champion. That's in the cure. Can they bring home the Super Kick title tonight?
There will be a party in downtown Toronto if that happens.
I don't think so, actually. I mean,
No?
no, nobody likes the cure, man.
Well, they don't need anybody to party with, John. I'll party with them.
I don't even think
I'll
they would
probably have to buy
party.
a ticket though.
They'd just be happy to rain some more terror on the Super Kick roster. That's what makes them happy.
All right, look at Mark Wheeler here. Precarious position. He's straddled up on the ropes in the chair. Orlando Christopher, middle position. Oh, driving the legs right to the midsection. Taking out the ribs, maybe. Oh, and almost a new champion. Almost a 3.
Some call Christopher's brain creative. I call it destructive. Because when he gets a hold of that, those kind of ideas, there's nowhere to go but down. It's a spectacle to watch.
Was it maybe create destructive? I don't know. I'm trying to match two words together. It didn't really work, but
That's what it's a good way to describe it, because we saw the springboard up the chair to the outside, a backflip, and then that. I mean, what the hell? The man is so creative, so innovative.
oh, Mark Wheeler blocking the suplex. Now Orlando Christopher blocking it. One of these guys is landing on that steel chair, John.
Remember how Orlando won the key to the city, pulling it from the cable? I mean, he always comes up with something you never expect.
Could have been. Oh, Mark Wheeler delivering a forearm, and then a snap suplex. Orlando Christopher crashing through that chair, but moments ago, just a glob of spit.
That forearm from Wheeler just shows you what it does to competitors. It does not feel good.
Both men down and out.
It's almost like Wheeler heard me complimenting Christopher's innovative skills. Wheeler always knows where he is, even when he's dazed and confused.
Oh, just raking away at the eyes. Orlando Christopher. Oh, Mark Wheeler returning the favor. Scratch to the back. Oh, these guys are sinking to new lows here.
The best
Oh, the
wrestler
front. Oh, ow, scratching the record.
in the world, 26 and under. Mark Wheeler just turned 26 last week.
These guys both pretending to be DJs moments ago. Scratching the hits on the back. Oh,
They're scratching that vital.
Mark Wheeler driving Orlando Christopher face first into the mat. And now,
This is a big game plan, Morrison. You know that.
oh, moonsault from the middle rope misses. Orlando Christopher maybe going to capitalize here, John. Going to the top rope. Leaping over the top of Mark Wheeler. Mark Wheeler just whipping a chair at the head of Orlando Christopher. Driving him into the mat. Hook and leg to retain the title. No. Orlando Christopher kicking out John. Unbelievable.
Chris, at this point, when the match gets this deep, both men have expended so much energy. That's usually when they get aid. That's usually when they get some members to their viable teams to their side. Anton of Young Stax, any of the Cure members, Stratosphere.
Mark Wheeler now in control. Nope. Oh,
Small package.
Small package. Oh, almost a new champ.
Look at him, Christopher.
Look at-
Ferocious.
Fighting back. Where did this energy come from, John?
Those are forearms Wheeler would be proud of.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Except he's taking it to the face.
John Shades of Macho Man Randy Savage with that clothesline.
Christopher with an opportunity to grab the Super Kick Championship.
Christopher, high risk maneuver. Getting to the top rope. No, Mark Wheeler's going to meet him. Christopher shoving Mark Wheeler off. Orlando Christopher now from the top rope.
Nail it, Christopher.
Christopher leaps. Oh! Going for the cover, new champion. 2, 3. That's it, John. That was 2.
If that doesn't show you how good Mark Wheeler is and Christopher in the same sequence, I don't know what will. Wheeler kicking out of a corkscrew 540 tornado twist from Christopher. Are you kidding me?
John, how did Mark Wheeler kick out of that? And that's a How did you know what that was called? Amazing job by you.
Christopher showing me something I didn't think I would see tonight. Wonderful corkscrew from Orlando.
Mark Wheeler's in bad shape right now.
We were that close to finding ourselves a new Superkick champion. Christopher nearly changing his life around.
Johnny, the title's on the line and it could switch hands momentarily. Mark Wheeler looks like his leg is giving out.
His leg's giving out.
No, Orlando Christopher doesn't want it to end this way though.
Jimmy V with calling the biggest match of his career as
Mark
well.
Wheeler playing possum, roll up small package, 1-2. Almost getting Orlando. Oh, sensational super kick. Orlando Christopher returns the favor. And both men. Oh,
What a knee! And again, just been flying.
I think a tooth just went flying, John. Was it tooth or spit?
Probably both.
You have a better vantage point than me at the moment.
Look at Wheeler with the smile again. Not too fast, Wheeler.
Both men jockeying for position. Oh, a chair shot to the skull.
And then timing by Christopher. Make sure Anton. shit. As the leader of Young Stax, I'm officially kicking you out. You're only champion because I let you be champion.
I'm liking this from Anton.
Hey!
It's your time,
I'm
Anton.
bringing 2 shots right now. We're gonna make a toast.
Let's go.
Where are my shots at?
Where the Smirnoff bottle at, baby? Where's Violet? Well, I know where one Smirnoff bottle is. It's in shatters. It's in pieces all over the ring right now, and probably some fans at ringside. Vodka wants. Oh, here we go. But here's Violet with the shots of vodka. The night a superstar was born. Remember this day. This man has ascended into stardom.
A toast right now, everyone.
Raise your glasses. Johnny, do you think if Anton...
It's for kicking out Mark Wheeler from Young Stax.
Let's friggin' go.
The second one. To your future and new Superkick'd champion.
Something tells me we're gonna see him hold that title, and it won't be for 20 seconds like last time. Anton Alexiev fixing to become a 2-time Superkick'd champion.